Welcome to Always Moving Forward with Renee.
Moving forward.
Okay, Dr. Venus has a surprise too.
I have a surprise.
What we're going to do, well, what Dr. Venus is going to do, she's going to select someone from the audience. Okay, so put on your smile. Put on your smile. Do you want to
What I'll
how
do,
you want to do it?
I'm going to say the qualification, okay? And then if you feel like this will be good for you, then please just raise your hand. What I'm really good at is hearing what people will buy from you. Okay, it's a survival strategy I learned on the streets, and I learned how to monetize it. Okay, and again, this is something we deep dive into on the tour, like how do you turn your mess into millions? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with somebody in the room who's willing to learn. Let me tell you the qualification first. Who's willing to learn? Okay, who has an open heart. I don't want to have to fight you for this, okay? And who's willing to provide leadership for the room, because it's the people who are going to benefit the most are the people who are watching. Does that make sense? And you have to be okay with if something comes up or something gets triggered, just be patient with yourself and move through the spaces. So you could laugh. You may find that we may bump into something we weren't anticipating, but you just have to have an open heart and be willing to heal, okay? Put your hand up if that's. Okay, great. So how about this? Let's try two. Let's pick two people, and let me tell you. I see you waving, Mama. I see you. So what we want to do is pick. I want to have somebody who's new to business, and someone who's been in business. So we can have two different kinds of examples, right? So if you're new to business, and what I mean by new to business is that you're less than 3 years old in business. Okay, if you're less than 3 years old, I would like to work with you. Okay, come. Yes, come. Yes, you. What's your name? Frida. Come on, Frida. Give Frida a round of applause. Frida. Okay, that's a beautiful dress. I mean, you look great.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Please have a seat. Dr. Renee, you sit right here. Okay, great. So I'm just going to ask you a series of questions. Okay. And here's what would make a difference for her. If someone can scribe for her, capture things for her, write it down, and give it to her at the end, because that way she doesn't have to try to remember everything, okay? All right, and so, Frida, let me see you, baby girl. I just need to look at you. Okay. So, hi. You're very pretty. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, tell me what your business is and make sure they can hear you. And I may not look at you when I talk. I listen better when I look away. Okay. I just do. So, I'm not loving on you. It's just that I'm easily distracted. So if I see your face, I'll stop listening. So why don't you just tell us what your business model is currently?
My current business model.
You gotta get louder.
Current business model is cryptocurrency education online.
How long you been doing it?
Well, actually, the business hasn't launched yet.
Okay. Why did you choose that?
Because it's new. It's a new currency, and the public just doesn't. Our people just don't seem to know about cryptocurrency.
Okay. Stop right there. I'm going to interrupt you a lot, but I'm not really interrupting you. I'm listening for something. That's so y'all know. So I'm going to probably just kind of cut through some stuff. Tell me, are you married?
I'm not.
Were you ever married?
Yes.
Okay. Did you like him?
No.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. No, it's good. Do you have any kids?
I have adults.
Oh, you have adult kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you like being a mom?
I did.
Okay, she liked that part. Okay, fine. So he gave you some kids.
Well, actually, I've been married 3 times.
Okay.
And
you got to talk louder because I want people to catch it.
I've been married 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
2 children by my first marriage,
Mm-hmm.
1 child by the second, and none by the third.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and their adult kids, are they good? Are they in good shape? Are they in college? Tell me a little bit about your 3 kids.
My children are old. I'm a great-grandmother.
You are gorgeous. Get away from me. Come on, Grandma, whatever. All this? You're a great-grandma?
I have 2 great-grandchildren.
That's very impressive. Okay. And so, so I just need you to tell me, what do you love most about being a parent? Or did you love the most about being a parent?
It's been so long ago. My children are adults. I love the closeness, the fun times, the coming together,
Okay.
the being together, the doing things together.
Okay. Okay, fine. So tell me, what are you most proud of in your lifetime?
I'm most proud of my children and the strides that they've made in their lives.
What kind of strides are they making in their lives?
My one daughter, she is, my youngest daughter, finished college, moved to Atlanta. She's a flight attendant.
Okay.
And she's done very, very well for herself. And my other daughter, I have 2 boys, 2 girls. My one son, he's an events coordinator. He used to be at the Max Fisher Center, but he's now the events coordinator for the Garden Theater.
Okay.
He's done very well, very, very well respected. And my daughter.
Do you know you're stingy? It's not bad. It's not a judgment.
Probably.
Well, that's part of being stingy. You know, you don't fully commit. Like, it's either yes or no. I'm not coming at you. I'm just trying to get to something.
No,
okay?
you're fine.
But do you know you're stingy?
I didn't.
Well, you do. You make people earn it. Literally, you make us lean into you. Can you hear that?
Okay.
Okay, that's a yes or no. Not a bad thing, just asking.
I didn't know that.
Okay, I'll take it. But you're not aware of it?
No.
Okay. So there's a lot of distance between you and people. Can y'all feel that? Does it make sense? She's not giving you anything. She's not giving you nothing. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like, it's like, it would take me 15 minutes just to get a straight answer from her.
To pull it out.
Yes, literally, but she makes you work for it.
Yes.
It's amazing. And we already talked about the qualifications, right? But she won't talk. She won't give anything. Her heart is so protected that if you're trying to reach her, you need a ice pick, like because for whatever reason, your protection won't let people near you, so you won't be able to convert. We wouldn't buy from her. Can y'all see that? Y'all gotta talk. You know, I'm not making it up. And I'm not trying to be right. I'm just saying people buy a very specific way. If people can't hear you, they will not trust you. Okay? If you don't answer questions that people ask, then they start to doubt you. And I mean, so before you even get to your curtain, forget the money part, we can't even get to basic information. Okay. And if you don't be direct with her, then it doesn't move. She will draw it out forever. Can y'all see that? Now, in a business, can you see how that's going to undermine her money, that one behavior? Right. That one, just this 3 minutes, 5 minutes in, this one behavior is killing her money. Yeah. Just this one. Not anything. Even if you were doing, like, I don't know, cooking, this one way you do it, I would call it a way of being. Does it make sense? Yeah. And it's not an attitude. It's a way she moves through the world. Does that make sense? It's so part of her body. It's even in her shoulders. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Yes. Okay. Yes. And you have to look in your own life. How many of you can see that you do this? Put your hand up so she knows she's not alone. Be proud. Put your hand up. Y'all some lying people. Y'all lie. Okay, y'all lie. You know, and I call that being stingy because people want to know you and you won't let them into your heart space. So what I need to understand from you is, when did life break your heart? When did you start to become so protected that people have to earn it with you?
Well, probably it's because I had
probably
it's because I had some losses in my life. Some people that were close to me.
Like what people?
Okay, it could be my father just recently passed.
Okay.
And
were you close to him?
Close to my father. My stepmother, she passed too. They passed within the same year, last year. Then I had a gentleman that I was about to marry, he got killed in a car accident.
Mm-hmm.
And around that same time, my sister died of cancer. And my mother passed shortly after that.
So 4 people, what was it?
Well, it's more-
It's more than 5? Okay, 5.
Wow.
So it's 5 people in the span of what, 1 week?
Well, my sister, my mother, and my fiance, they passed within 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of last year was my father and my stepmother.
So how much, 6 months in 2015, 16, or?
No, well, last year, 2017,
Mm-hmm.
is when I lost both of my last 2 parents.
Right?
But the other deaths has been years ago, like 10 years ago.
Okay, great. So.
Over 10 years.
I got you. So what I'm looking for is, when did you start to suppress yourself? Can you hear that?
It was probably during 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, during that death, when I actually felt like I was all alone in the world.
Okay, got it. So which one had that feeling? Of all of the deaths, which one was the one like, I feel like I'm all alone?
It was my boyfriend.
The fiance?
Mhm.
Okay. And how long were you with him? How long were you dating?
We were together about 8 years.
Okay, so he was like your partner.
Mhm.
Okay. And how did he die?
He had a car accident and was killed, died after 3 months after the accident.
Okay, were you a caretaker for him?
He never made it back home, but
Mhm.
during his hospital stay, I was there with him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I'm gonna tell you what to sell, okay? She did good. Give her love.
Yes.
You did. Okay? And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You're not stuck with anything I'm about to say, okay?
Mhm.
And it has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, okay?
Mhm.
If you were willing,
Okay.
you could actually take on, now everyone make a note of this. I want you to learn how to bring in money, not from what you do, but from what you know. Do you catch that? I'm not, I want you, my prayers, you can hear this. Not doing something, but what do you know? And this is what we're talking about, okay? So, you know what it's like to be loved by a black man.
Mhm.
You haven't dated since? You haven't married since? How you doing since?
I've dated. but
Yeah, they didn't stand a chance, girl. You know, so I mean, like, no, you look great, but you know, I don't see you. I think after he was gone, you were done.
I thought so.
Well, tell us. I don't know. I'm just making up
I
stuff.
mean, I did. I thought that I could never love again, and I really didn't want to. So it took me. So I've gone through a series of men,
Mm-hmm.
but I just haven't found the one.
Well, you had the one, and he's dead.
I know, but I actually thought that I could never love again.
That's clear.
So, but I did find someone that I loved.
Yeah, but he didn't get your heart.
Yes.
Because it wasn't right for me.
But that's my point, baby girl. Remember I was telling you should make you earn it?
Right.
This is what I mean, right? You understand what I'm saying, and you're totally misunderstanding me on purpose, you little stinker. My point is that no matter what, no one has ever had your heart the way that what's the guy's name? Your fiance's name?
Michael.
Michael. Oh, Michael. So you have 2 options. You're still smarting over Michael, okay, which I don't think is a bad thing, by the way. Or you have to really contend with that you just really are not willing to let people in anymore. Unless it's on your own terms, and I'll give you that.
I don't think that's true.
Well, just look. Are you married?
No,
Are you in love?
no.
But this points to the case that there may be a grain of truth in that, right? So this is the thing. Until you really contend with this whole energetic, you're going to have a hard time having people buy from you. Okay? It's not anything bad. It's just your energy precedes your word. Does that make any sense? And it's going to be hard for them to buy into you because you're protected. I think it's appropriate. I don't think it's judgment. But I would invite you to consider, what would it take for you to be willing to share yourself?
I feel that I do.
I believe you, but take the case. I want you to look in your life, okay? In your life, and I don't know, I'm not putting anything on you, okay? And I'm so okay with being wrong. I'm not trying to be right. I just want to, it's like think of yourself as a diamond, and I'm just turning it around so you can see different things you may not have seen before, okay? If you look in your life, are you the person who takes care of other people or other people taking care of you?
Currently, neither. I take care of myself.
That's my point. You stubborn. You take care of yourself. So my point is, why would you, where are the people who take care of you?
They're not around.
Okay. Does it make sense?
Because
what?
I'm not needy.
What does needy have to do with being loved?
Taking care of me.
It's interesting. Okay, Ms. Independent, you can do that, but it can be very lonely, okay? I'm not saying you are, all right, but I want you to notice how much you're oriented around doing things yourself and doing things for yourself. Can you hear that? Okay? So if you were to run a business, we would have a hard time building your team.
Okay.
Can y'all see that?
Yes.
It would be hard to build her team because she would do it all herself. They could never do it as good as she. And she would come behind them and redo what they did because they didn't do it the exact way she would want it done. You see what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing. It just means it's not conducive to making money. So this is what I'm gonna tell you what I think that you have a lot, your money maker is gonna be located in the heartbreak of your ex. Okay? I think that if you actually took on, and I don't know if you would, which is why I know we don't want to say it, but I think that if you really took on considering that when he left, your heart left. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. And then looking to see how did you get by? How did you learn how to get beyond that? Or have you?
I think I have.
You say I think a lot.
Well,
Can you hear how there's no commitment?
Yeah, you just go day by day, and time passes.
She's not committed to money, y'all. Okay. But I appreciate you for being willing to try. Okay. What is your name again?
Frida.
Frida, thank you for your time. Look at me. You're good. Great.
Can I ask Rick something?
No, don't. If you add, I don't want her to get triggered.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
Don't
I
want
was just saying that she had.
to. I wouldn't do it. If you want to, you can ask her later. You know, in that space between one-on-one. But I think that it's best just to let her be for now. Okay. Thank you. No, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, give her. Okay. And the reason I didn't know you used to love a hand. Okay, spread the love around. Okay. All right. All right. Love it in there. Okay.
Okay.
So the thing that I want you to notice is that who you're being says a lot more than what comes out of your mouth. Can y'all hear that? And if you don't tend to that, you won't realize why things aren't moving. You'll think it's them. Because it really will not look like it. She's like, well, why? There's no one here. Well, maybe your energy is not letting people show up. Okay? So tell me a little bit about your business model so I can get an understanding.
My business model.
Yes, Miss Love. I just say that your name is Love, so I'm going to call you Love.
My business model. I don't have a business
Yay!
model.
Okay, that means you're fresh. Do you want one?
Yes.
Okay, what if you had to do something, what would you want to do?
I'm a motivational speaker.
Oh, my. You say it with conviction and authority. I think it's kind of cool. What would you motivate me on?
Life.
So sassy, so sassy. Okay, so any particular aspect of life?
Well,
Productivity, self-care, love, spirituality. What would you want to really motivate people to do?
what do I want to motivate people? I want to empower people
Okay, that's fair. To do what?
to make wise decisions.
What age? What age group do you want to work with?
Let's say from like 10 on up.
You want to deal with the babies? You want babies, the 10-year-olds? To what age?
On up.
Well, okay, love you.
Okay, let's say.
Okay,
Cut off.
yeah, it's called a market, y'all. If you say 10 to 90, they need different kinds of empowerment.
Yeah.
Your group is sassy. I know you. Okay, so tell me. So you want to empower? What kind of work do you do now?
Well, I deal with the cherish pads.
The
And
Cherish
the
pad?
Cherish pads.
What does that mean?
The Cherish sanitary napkin pads, that's all natural.
Okay.
That
So you're in
had-
Shell? You into sales? Do you sell them?
Yes,
Or do you, what do you do? If I went, what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
on a day-to-day basis.
If I went to your office, what do you do?
If you came to my office.
Yes. She is so tickled with herself right now. She's like, I didn't give her her office. You know, she's like,
Mother right there.
oh, wow.
That's my best friend.
I'm sorry.
We are best friends,
Um,
long time ago.
What was the question? Oh, if
What
you
do
came
you do?
to
What do you do from 9 to 5?
from 9 to 5?
Yes, 9 to 5. What do you do?
Okay. Well, personally or business-wise?
I'll take either.
Well, personally, I take care of my mother.
Okay. So tell me about your mom.
She's fine. She's
What's her age?
she'll be 80
Okay.
in August.
Okay. And what's her well-being like?
She's doing good.
Okay, that tells me nothing. So if you're taking care of your mom, why are you taking care of her?
Well, she's gotten to that age where she's retired.
Okay.
And she needs my assistance.
In what capacity?
Everything.
Like cleaning up after her, feeding her, bathing
Well,
her?
making sure she eat, making sure she dress, cleaning up.
Do you have to tend to her body? Do you
cooking.
tend to her bodily needs as well?
Yes, I have to make sure that she's
Okay,
taken
wait.
care
Now
of.
here's the thing. I want you to notice that you didn't say that.
Oh.
But why didn't you? I'm not that. It's just like I'm answering your question and you make it a joke. But if I'm understanding you correctly, you are taking care of your mom, who's 80 years old, who cannot wipe her butt.
No, she can't.
Okay, then tell me what she can't.
Well, it's nothing she can't do.
Then why are you there?
She's aging, and things are changing.
I hear that. This is the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all. Everybody learn from this. If people ask you a question and you don't answer it, you are killing your credibility with them. They won't say it. They will just move away. Because you're making, specifically if you're dealing with sales and marketing, you are making them leave because you will not answer the question. So, and the thing is, if you're committed to making money, do you know how quickly you lose the opportunity set?
Yeah.
You got 5 seconds. If you're interested in money. Now, if you're not interested in money, you're fine. You can do whatever you want, all right? But if you're interested in making money, having money manifest around you, you have to get yourself oriented around answering the question.
Okay,
And if you can't answer the question, then how will you sell the product?
absolutely.
No, stop right there. Don't do that. I appreciate, no, this is what it's called cross-talking. This is her time. You can write down your note for her and you can get it to her, okay? But what I'm pointing out to y'all is, I told you the person who's in the seat is not, y'all get more value from watching people's survival show up. And that's what happens. Every time people get into love seat, the survival pops up. They can't even not do it, okay? So, you wanna try again or you wanna get somebody else?
I can try again.
We'll see. So, explain to me why you're taking care of your mom.
I'm taking care of my mother because she's taking care of me all
So you,
my
so,
days.
so you're paying the debt back?
Yeah, I'm paying it forward.
That's not what I said.
Yes, I'm paying my debt back.
It's interesting. Tell me, I'm just nosy. What is it that has you be so contrary?
I think I'm kind of contrary.
Okay, then how are you planning to make money being contrary?
I
I'm not
gotta work
disagreeing.
on that.
Well, I'm not. The thing is, I can pimp it, but I don't necessarily know if you realize that you deflect. So people can't really get to know you. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
And the thing that makes money move is heart connection. Everybody say heart connection.
Heart connection.
Y'all trying to sell stuff to people through their heads. Like you're trying to give them a lot of skills. People never buy with their heads. They always buy with their hearts and they justify with their heads. Think about what you bought. If you bought a car, first you panic, like, but then you start justifying how you need this car, how this car is going to help you get to work. Can you see that?
Yes.
But it has to do with a heart connection. And if you're not willing to let people in enough to know you, then how can they trust you with their dreams? How? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so it sounds to me like you have no interest in money. Actually, I take that back. You may have an interest in spending it, but not making it. Because until you get committed to money, you will not be teachable. You can't be. Okay?
But you're absolutely correct.
About what part?
About the money. I'm not money oriented.
Then why are you in the seat?
Well, what I do when I say I'm not money oriented, money is not what motivates me.
But why would you sit down with a black woman millionaire? But is that fair to say? We have people's hands up. Why would you take this seat if you have no interest in making money? Have a seat, Miss Love. Thank you very much for your time. Who wants to make money? I need somebody who's like, look, come on, please. I need somebody who actually likes money for the love of God and all things holy. I'm like, why would you sit down with a millionaire and be like, I don't really want to make no money? Like, okay.
I hope you enjoy Always Moving Forward with Renee.
Moving forward.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Vicki Winans, and you're watching Bell Global Network.
My name is Mike Duggan, and I'm watching the Bell Global Network.
Hey, keep it locked. It's your boy D. Hattie watching the Bell Global Network. You know how it is.
Hi, I'm Charlie Langton, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
Hi, this is Martha Reeves, and you're watching Bell Global Network.
Hi, everybody. I'm telling you, everything that happened to me that was good, God did it. I'm Evelyn Turrentine, AG, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
This is Pastor D. Alexander Bullock of Preachers of Detroit, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
This is Bishop Edgar Van of Second Ebenezer Church in Detroit, Michigan, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Stanis. You know me best as Thelma from the TV show Good Times, and you are watching Bell Global Network.
Hi, I'm Clifton Davis, and you're watching Bell Global Network.